wolves do not chase the weak, they hunt the strongest because they fear what they cannot control. They've lied to you, manipulated you, spent years poisoning your mind, breaking your spirit, and convincing you that you are nothing. Not because you're weak. No, that would be a waste of their time. They attack you because they see what you don't. You are chosen. They move against you in silence, whispering doubts into your mind, placing obstacles in your path, turning those closest to you into weapons against you. They make you question your purpose because they know exactly what it is. They fear your awakening more than anything, because once a chosen one steps into their power, the enemy loses all control. Before we go deeper, take a second to like this video and subscribe, because this message is being silenced, not just for you, but for every chosen one out there who is struggling, lost, and searching. When you engage, you break the chains they put on this truth. You tell YouTube's algorithm that more chosen ones need to hear this, and trust me, they don't want that to happen. So if this message hits your spirit, if something inside you is waking up as you listen, then share this, comment below, and stand with your people. Now listen carefully. This is not a game. This is not another empty motivation speech. This is your final message before the shift. The war is already here. It's not fought with swords, but with manipulation, with distractions, with control over your energy. Your mind is the battlefield, and every time you hesitate, every time you question yourself, they win. You've been tested, tormented, isolated, not because you are cursed, but because you are feared. The most dangerous thing in this world is a chosen one who knows their power. That power is not something you can buy, learn, or fake. It was given to you before birth, written into your very spirit. They can study you, imitate you, and try to steal your essence, but they will never be you. And that haunts them. That's why they work so hard to make you forget who you are. The chosen carry something the world cannot explain, a light that disrupts the darkness, a presence that cannot be ignored. Even when you feel invisible, they see you. Even when you doubt yourself, they know your strength. Look at your life. The patterns, the betrayals, the sudden losses, the moments where everything seemed to crumble right before you were about to rise. Those weren't coincidences. They were moves on a chessboard designed to keep you from stepping into your destiny. They sent people to drain you, to distract you, to break you, not because you're weak, but because your power is too great to be left unchecked. They keep you trapped in cycles of self-doubt, toxic relationships, and endless distractions so that you never have the time, the energy, or the clarity to see the truth. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to lead. The universe has marked you, and there is nothing they can do to erase that. They can lie, manipulate, and try to destroy you, but they cannot replace you. That's why they settle for breaking you, for making you second-guess yourself, for keeping you exhausted and lost. Because the moment you decide to reclaim your power, everything changes. So let me ask you, are you ready to wake up? Or will you stay asleep while they drain you dry? Because this is it. This is the moment you either step into your destiny or let them keep you locked in their illusion. The choice is yours. So tell me, are you truly ready to hear this, no matter the risk? Because once you do, there's no going back. Drop the number 77 in the comments if you can feel this truth stirring in your soul. Stay locked in, because what comes next will shake you to your core. Let's begin. 1. They know who you are, even if you don't. The greatest trick the enemy ever pulled was convincing the chosen they were powerless. They knew who you were before you ever had a clue. long before you questioned why life felt different for you, why you always felt out of place, why the betrayals hit harder, why nothing came easy. They already had their eyes on you. They saw what was planted in you, that raw, unshakable force that no one can buy, steal, or fake. And that's why they moved against you before you could even rise. They studied you the way predators study their prey, not because you are weak, but because you are dangerous. The moment you entered this world, they knew you were a disruptor, a force that could not be controlled. They whispered doubts into your ears before you could even speak. They placed obstacles in your way before you could even take your first step. Not because they doubted your power, but because they knew it was real. Have you ever wondered why life hits you differently? Why the ones who should have loved you the most were the first to hurt you? Why you've been surrounded by people who couldn't understand you, who secretly resented you, who tried to clip your wings before you even had a chance to fly? It's not random. This world has a system, a carefully designed structure to suppress the chosen ones before they wake up. Look at history. Look at the ones who were marked by greatness before they even knew their own names. Jesus was hunted at birth. Moses was abandoned before he could even walk. Malcolm X was targeted before he could fully rise. Every chosen one has faced the same script: early opposition, isolation, manipulation. The enemy does not wait until you are strong to attack you. They hit you before you ever realize your own strength. Because here's the truth they will never tell you. Your energy is your power. It's something they can't manufacture, something they will never have, no matter how much they study you, imitate you, or try to leech off of you. That's why they work so hard to confuse you, break you, and drain you. They need you blind to your own greatness. They need you doubting yourself. They need you weak enough to be controlled. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how the most talented, insightful, and spiritually powerful people are the ones who struggle the most? The ones who face endless attacks, betrayals, and roadblocks. It's not because they are cursed. It's because they are targeted. The moment you stepped into this world, you were already a problem. They didn't need proof of your power. They just needed to make sure you never discovered it. That's why they put you through so much. That's why you've faced betrayals that felt like knife wounds to the soul. That's why the people closest to you have turned against you time and time again. Because your light exposes the darkness in them. They resent your energy because they can't replicate it. They envy your spirit because they don't have it. And when people cannot control or possess something, they seek to destroy it. But let's pause for a second. I know what you're thinking. If I'm chosen, why does my life feel so hard? Why does it feel like I'm constantly losing, constantly being tested, constantly walking alone? And that's exactly how they want you to think. They want you to believe that your struggle is proof of your failure, but in reality, it's proof of your power. The most powerful souls go through the hardest trials. Why? Because gold is refined through fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Warriors are not made in comfort, they are forged in battle. You weren't given an easy path because you weren't built for mediocrity. You were designed to shake the foundations of this world, to disrupt systems, to challenge lies, to walk a path that only the strongest can handle. Look at the greats. Nikola Tesla, isolated and discredited. Joan of Arc, burned for her vision. Muhammad Ali, silenced and attacked. The world has always feared those who carried divine gifts, because their presence alone shatters illusions. And that's exactly what you do, even if you don't see it yet. Your very existence makes people uncomfortable. Your energy is so strong that it exposes the weak. That's why people who once loved you suddenly turn against you. That's why you feel like an outcast even among friends. That's why no matter how much you try to fit in, you never truly do. But here's the part that should terrify your enemies. You are waking up. The more they try to suppress you, the stronger you become. The more they throw at you, the more resilient you get. They are losing control because the very thing they feared the most is happening. You are starting to see the truth. So let me ask you again, why do you think you've been attacked so relentlessly? Why do you think the obstacles never seem to stop? It's because they know that if you ever fully step into your power, they can't stop you. They can't manipulate you anymore. They can't use you as an energy source. They can't break you. And that terrifies them. So what now? Are you going to let them keep dictating your life? Are you going to stay blind to your own power? Or are you going to step up and claim what has always been yours? Because this war isn't ending. It's only getting more intense. And the only thing they fear more than a chosen one is a chosen one who finally realizes who they are. And let me tell you this, the moment you fully embrace your calling, the world will shift in ways you never imagined. The enemies that once surrounded you will flee. The obstacles that once seemed impossible will crumble. The power that they worked so hard to suppress will explode out of you like a force they cannot contain. They've spent years, maybe decades, trying to keep you in the dark. But now, the question is no longer why they fear you. The question is, what are you going to do with that fear? Are you going to let it hold you back? Or are you going to use it as fuel? Because the ones who tried to break you are about to witness the rise they never saw coming. 2. Your power cannot be taught, only given. A lion does not need permission to roar, and a chosen one does not need validation to rise. They hate the fact that you didn't have to work for this power. You didn't beg for it, steal it, or learn it in a book. It was placed inside you before you even took your first breath. This is what drives them mad. They spend their entire lives trying to mimic what flows through you naturally. They take courses, copy styles, imitate energy, but no matter what they do, they will never be you. Your power is not something that can be taught, bought, or borrowed. It is encoded in your very existence, stitched into your soul by forces beyond this world. That's why no matter how much they try to dim your light, suppress your voice, or destroy your confidence, something inside you always refuses to die. That's not stubbornness. That's divine resilience. That's the mark of the chosen. And they can't stand it. Think about it. Why do they work so hard to convince you that you're nothing? Why do they mock you, gaslight you, and manipulate you into believing you're just one of them? Because deep down, they know the truth. They see something in you that they can't explain, something that doesn't make sense. They see the glow, the intuition, the unbreakable spirit, and it terrifies them. You ever notice how people gravitate toward you but resent you at the same time? They love your energy, they soak up your wisdom, they take your kindness. But the moment they realize they can't control you, they turn on you. That's because they never loved you. They loved what you had. They wanted to consume your essence, to use your power for their own benefit. And when they couldn't, their admiration turned into hatred. This is why you've been through so much. This is why your life has been a battlefield since day one. Because your gifts were too great to go unnoticed. The world saw them before you did. The enemy saw them before you did. And they knew they had to either keep you asleep or broken before you figured it out. Look at the legends. Michael Jordan wasn't taught to be great. He was born with it. Tesla didn't study genius. He was given it. No one trained them to be different. They just were. And because of that, they were attacked, discredited, and isolated. Do you think that's a coincidence? The most powerful souls are always the most tested. The universe doesn't waste time on the ordinary. If you face deep betrayal, back-to-back struggles, or years of feeling like you don't belong, that's not bad luck. That's proof of who you are. The world has been trying to erase you before you can fully arrive. Because here's what they don't want you to realize. You are unstoppable once you claim what's already inside you. No one can teach you how to see through lies, how to sense energy before words are spoken, how to bounce back from situations that should have broken you. That's not learned. That's divinely inherited. And that's why they attack you differently. Look around. Do you see people constantly studying you, trying to understand how you do what you do? Do you see how people love your presence but secretly envy your strength? That's because they can't figure you out. You don't fit into their rules, their formulas, their expectations. And that's the beauty of being chosen. You were never meant to. They try to silence you, not because your words are meaningless, but because they hold too much truth. They try to break you, not because you are weak, but because they fear what will happen when you fully stand in your power. So, let me ask you something. How long are you going to keep letting them define you? How long will you keep doubting what's already been given to you? Because every time you hesitate, every time you second-guess yourself, they win. And you weren't chosen to lose. The world doesn't need another follower. It doesn't need another person dimming their light to fit in. It needs you in your raw, unapologetic power. It needs you to step forward, to own what's inside you, and to stop running from the very thing you were sent here to do. Because the moment you accept who you are, the world will have no choice but to recognize you too. 3. They cannot have what you have, so they control. When they cannot possess the fire, they seek to extinguish it. They have tried everything, stealing from you, imitating you, even tearing you down. But nothing works. Because no matter how much they study you, analyze you, or try to replicate what you have, they will never be you. And that reality drives them insane. They know the truth. They knew it before you did. That's why they moved against you before you ever had a chance to rise. They knew they could never take what was divinely placed inside you, so they did the next best thing. They tricked you into giving it away. This is what they do. They don't come for you with swords and chains anymore. They come for you with distractions, manipulation, and psychological warfare. They feed you lies to make you doubt yourself. They put the wrong people in your life to drain you, break you, and exhaust you, so that by the time you even realize who you are, you're too tired to fight. Look at history. Every powerful soul was isolated, betrayed, or attacked before they could step into their full potential. Jesus was set up by those closest to him. Martin Luther King Jr. was silenced. Nikola Tesla's genius was stolen and buried. Joan of Arc was executed for hearing the divine. They don't just go after the chosen, they go after them early, because the longer you exist in your power, the harder you are to stop. They manipulate because they cannot create. They deceive because they cannot embody. They turn the world against you because they cannot break you alone. Think about it. Why do you always attract users, leeches, and manipulators? Why do people love your energy but treat you like a threat the moment you enforce boundaries? Why do they admire your strength yet secretly wish to see you fail? Because they know deep down you have something they can never have. So they control, they twist reality to make you question your gifts. They build entire systems to keep you small, quiet, uncertain. They flood your mind with doubts, surround you with toxic people, and make you think that being different is a curse rather than a gift. Look at how the world operates. The system isn't built to nurture the chosen, it's built to suppress them. Schools don't teach true wisdom, they teach obedience. The media doesn't promote truth-tellers, it silences them. Society doesn't reward visionaries, it ridicules them until they can no longer be ignored. Why? Because a chosen one who knows their power is uncontrollable. And they cannot afford to have people walking around who are self-sufficient, divinely connected, and mentally unbreakable. You were never meant to fit into their system. The moment you try, you lose yourself. And that's the trap. That's what they've been pushing on you since the beginning. They weaken you with lies so you hand over your power voluntarily. They tell you your dreams are unrealistic. They make you believe you need their validation to be worthy. They push fear into your heart so you never take the risks you were born to take. But here's the truth. They wouldn't work so hard to control you if you weren't powerful. They wouldn't send distraction after distraction, toxic person after toxic person, betrayal after betrayal if you weren't a threat. So I need you to wake up. Look at your life. Look at the patterns. How many times have you given away your energy to people who never deserved it? How many times have you doubted yourself because someone else planted a seed of fear in your mind? How much longer are you going to let them dictate your path? Because let me tell you something, the moment you stop giving them control, everything shifts. The moment you stop doubting, stop explaining yourself, stop allowing yourself to be drained, they lose. They cannot have what you have. They will never be able to access what flows through you naturally. And once you accept that, you take back every ounce of power they stole through deception. No more questioning, no more second guessing. You were not given these gifts to be used, weakened, or manipulated. You were given them to lead, to break the system, to rise. And once you embrace that, they will have no choice but to watch you become unstoppable. 4. The war is invisible, but the attacks are real. The greatest wars are not fought on battlefields, but in the mind, in the soul, in the unseen realms where only the chosen can feel the fire. You've been told your struggles are just bad luck, a rough season, or life being unfair. But that's the lie. The truth is far darker. This is war. A war you were born into. A war designed to keep you weak, distracted, and doubting yourself before you ever realize who you really are. This war isn't fought with bullets and bombs. It's fought through manipulation, gaslighting, betrayal, and unseen forces that move against you in silence. It's fought in the way people turn on you out of nowhere, how your closest friends suddenly become your biggest enemies, how doors slam shut just as you're about to break through. None of it is random. Every hardship, every attack, every moment of darkness has been strategically placed in your path. They don't need to kill you physically. They just need to break you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because a chosen one who is lost, drained, and questioning their own worth is just as good as one who never existed. Look at your life. How many times have you been knocked down just as you were getting back up? How often have you felt a sense of exhaustion that goes deeper than the physical? A soul-level tiredness, as if something unseen is pulling at your spirit, trying to keep you from moving forward. That's because the war is real, and the most dangerous thing The enemy is not always in front of you. Sometimes it's the voice inside your own head telling you that you're not enough. Sometimes it's the people you love the most unknowingly being used to plant seeds of doubt in your heart. Sometimes it's the entire world convincing you that your dreams, your gifts, your purpose don't matter. This is not a coincidence. This is strategy. They use the people closest to you to betray you because they know that a knife from a stranger won't hurt nearly as much as a knife from someone you trusted. They attack your finances because they know that keeping you stressed about survival will make you too tired to fight for your destiny. They send toxic relationships into your life because they know that the right distraction at the right time can derail you completely. Look at how every powerful soul has been tested through isolation, loss, and betrayal. David was hunted before he could become king. Job lost everything just to be tested on his faith. Jesus was denied by his own followers before he fulfilled his destiny. Do you think it's any different for you? The more powerful you are, the more brutal the attacks. The enemy does not waste time on people who aren't a threat. That's why the chosen suffer in ways most people will never understand. But here's what they don't expect. You survive. Every time they thought they broke you, you came back stronger. Every moment you were supposed to fold, you somehow kept going. And that's what terrifies them. Because the one thing they cannot control is a chosen one who refuses to give up. So what now? Will you keep letting the unseen forces drain you, make you doubt yourself, convince you that you are alone? Or will you recognize that this is a war and you were born to win it? Because the moment you stop thinking like a victim and start moving like a warrior, the entire game changes. The moment you stop seeing your struggles as punishment and start seeing them as proof that you are chosen, you become unstoppable. And that's the one thing they fear most. 5. You feel alone because you were set apart. The eagle does not fly in flocks. The higher it rises, the fewer can follow. You felt it your whole life. That deep, unshakable sense of not belonging, of being different, of standing apart, even in a crowded room. You've tried to ignore it, to blend in, to force yourself into spaces that were never meant to hold you. But no matter how hard you try, you always end up alone. And that's not by accident. Loneliness is the price of elevation. The world does not reward the chosen. It isolates them. It pushes them into the wilderness, into seasons of solitude, into battles that seem impossible to fight alone. Because the higher you go, the fewer can breathe at your altitude. Look around. Where are the ones who started with you? Where are the childhood friends who swore they'd always be there? Where are the relationships that seemed unbreakable? Gone. One by one they drifted, betrayed, or abandoned you, leaving you questioning what you did wrong. But here's the truth. You did nothing wrong. You were just set apart. The chosen are never allowed to remain ordinary. They are not given the comfort of fitting in, of being understood, of walking the easy path. If you feel alone, it's because you were never meant to walk with the crowd. Think about the greatest leaders, the most powerful visionaries, the ones who changed the world. Did they have an easy path? Were they surrounded by unwavering support? No. They were ridiculed, betrayed, and forced to walk alone before their destiny was fulfilled. Moses led his people but spent years in the wilderness alone. Jesus performed miracles but was denied by his own followers. Malcolm X fought for truth but was abandoned before his rise. Do you see the pattern? You are not alone because you are forgotten. You are alone because you are called. People don't leave because you lack value. They leave because your elevation demands separation. Not everyone can handle the weight of your purpose. Not everyone can understand the fire that burns inside you. Some will be intimidated, some will resent it, and some will try to pull you back down because they cannot stand to see you rise. And I know it hurts. I know there were moments when you begged for just one person to understand you, to stand by your side, to walk this journey with you. But every time you thought you found that person, they either disappeared or showed their true colors. That wasn't rejection, that was protection. Because the chosen cannot afford to be surrounded by the wrong people. You've been set apart not to suffer, but to sharpen. The loneliness is not a punishment, it's a process. It's where you are molded, strengthened, and refined into the person you are meant to be. Because when your moment comes, you will need to be unshakable, untouchable, and unstoppable. So let me ask you, will you keep mourning those who left? Or will you accept that you were never meant to stay where they are? Because the truth is, the right people will come. The ones who understand your vision, who match your energy, who are walking their own path of greatness. But they won't find you in the places you've already outgrown. They will meet you at the next level. And until then, embrace the solitude. It is not a curse, it is your preparation. Because the ones who are set apart today are the ones who lead tomorrow. 6. They distract you with illusions. If they can't defeat you, they will distract you. If they can't control you, they will entertain you into submission. This war isn't fought with chains and whips anymore. It's fought with screens, illusions, and mind-numbing distractions. The enemy doesn't need to imprison you if they can keep you distracted. They don't need to silence you if they can keep you entertained, scrolling, chasing, consuming. Look around. Everywhere you turn, there's something designed to pull your attention away from your power. Social media floods your mind with nonsense. Reality TV glorifies foolishness. The news keeps you in a state of fear. Music poisons your subconscious. And all of it is by design. They don't want you thinking. They don't want you questioning. They don't want you waking up. Because a chosen one who knows their power, that's the one thing they can't control. Every great power that was once feared was first made into a joke. They laughed at prophets. They mocked revolutionaries. They turned warriors into entertainment. Look at how they distort the truth. Wisdom is mocked, but ignorance is glorified. Spirituality is ridiculed, but mindlessness is celebrated. The truth is silenced, but lies are spread like wildfire. They make you laugh at what should make you think. They keep you addicted to what drains your energy. They design a world where the chosen ones are too distracted to realize they are being played. Think about it. How much time have you lost chasing illusions? How many hours have you wasted absorbing nothingness? How many dreams have been delayed because you were too caught up in distractions to focus on your mission? It's not an accident, it's a trap. Because the longer you stay distracted, the longer they can steal from you. Your time, your focus, your power. Every second you give to meaningless entertainment is a second you could have been sharpening your gifts, unlocking your potential, and stepping into your calling. They know this. That's why they push distractions so hard. That's why they flood your mind with celebrities, scandals, drama, and deception. That's why they want you watching instead of doing, consuming instead of creating, reacting instead of leading. Because once you unplug from the distractions, you become dangerous. You start seeing through the illusions. You stop feeding the system. You stop chasing what was never meant for you. And that's when you become truly unstoppable. So ask yourself, who is really in control of your mind? Is it you? Or is it the distractions they feed you every single day? Because the moment you choose to take back your focus, the entire game changes, and they know it. 7. Doubt is their favorite weapon. They don't have to chain your body if they can imprison your mind. They don't need to fight you if they can make you fight yourself. They don't need to take your power if they can convince you that you never had any. They don't need to stop you if they can make you hesitate long enough to stop yourself. Doubt is their greatest weapon. It has been planted in you since birth. From the moment you entered this world, they whispered lies into your mind. They made sure you were surrounded by people who would tell you to be realistic, stay small, not aim too high. They created a system that punishes thinking differently, that mocks faith, that tells you to follow the crowd or be cast out. They programmed you to doubt yourself before you even had a chance to believe in yourself. Because if they can make you question yourself, they don't have to do anything else. Think about it. How many opportunities have you lost because you doubted yourself? How many times have you silenced your voice because you weren't sure if you were good enough? How many times have you ignored your intuition because someone else convinced you that you were wrong? That was the plan all along. They know the truth. The enemy only attacks what he fears most. If you weren't powerful, if you weren't important, if you weren't a threat to the system, they wouldn't waste time trying to break you. But they did. And that alone should tell you everything. Every powerful soul in history faced the same attack. They were called crazy before they were called geniuses. They were ridiculed before they were respected. They were rejected before they were worshipped. Nikola Tesla was labeled insane before his ideas changed the world. Malcolm X was demonized before his words became immortal. Jesus was mocked before he fulfilled prophecy. Do you see the pattern? You are doubted because you are dangerous. You are attacked because you are powerful. You are made to question yourself because the moment you fully embrace who you are, they can no longer control you. So the question is, how long will you keep letting them win? How long will you let doubt be the reason you don't step into your destiny? How much longer will you fight battles in your own mind that were never meant to be yours? Because the moment you choose to silence doubt, everything shifts. The power they tried to suppress in you comes alive. The dreams they tried to kill wake up again. The chains they wrapped around your mind break. And that is the moment they fear most. 8. You have been tested for a reason. The fire that was meant to destroy you is the same fire that made you indestructible. You've been through things that would have broken the average person. The betrayals, the losses, the nights spent wondering if you'd ever make it through. You've endured storms that no one else even saw. And yet, you're still here. That alone should tell you something. You weren't meant to break. You were meant to rise. Every single hardship, every backstab, every moment of pain. It wasn't random. It was a test, a process, a preparation. You see, the universe does not give great power to the weak. The untested cannot be trusted. And you, being chosen, were never going to be handed an easy path. They had to see if you were ready, if you could carry the weight of what's coming. Because the truth is, everyone wants the crown, but no one wants the suffering that comes with it. You prayed for purpose, but purpose requires pain. You asked for strength, but strength is only forged through struggle. You wanted wisdom, but wisdom comes from walking through the fire and surviving. Look back at your life. Look at the moments where you thought, I can't take this anymore. But you did. You kept going. You kept searching. And that's how you know you passed. Because the real test was never about the situation itself. It was about whether you would fold or whether you would rise. Think about it. Why do the strongest souls always have the hardest journeys? Why do the most powerful people in history always have to suffer before they step into greatness? Oprah was rejected and told she wasn't good enough. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company before he revolutionized technology. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in a cell before he changed the world. The chosen ones are always tested, always pushed to the edge, always thrown into the fire before they step into their destiny. Because destiny requires proof. The weak are not tested. The ones with no purpose are allowed to live in comfort. But you were dragged through the storm, through the pain, through the loneliness, because you were always meant for something greater. And now the question is, what will you do with it? Will you keep looking at your past as a burden, or will you recognize it for what it really was? Training, refinement, a test that you already passed. Because if you're still standing, still searching, still hungry for more, you made it. You survived what was meant to destroy you. And now, it's time to step into what was always meant for you. 9. The time to rise is now. No more excuses. A lion does not ask for permission to roar, and a chosen one does not wait for approval to rise. Enough waiting, enough hesitating, enough sitting in the shadows, wondering when the right moment will come. The right moment is now. It has always been now. For too long, you have been waiting for a sign, for permission, for the fear to go away. You've been waiting for the pain to stop, for the perfect conditions, for someone to finally recognize your worth. But the truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you your power. Because the chosen do not beg, they declare. The enemy has spent years conditioning you to believe you need to be ready before you step into your power. That's a lie. The greatest warriors never feel fully prepared before battle, but they fight anyway. The most legendary leaders didn't wait for the world's approval. They stepped up and took their place. And that's what you must do. Now, because the world is getting darker, the distractions are getting stronger, the attacks are becoming relentless, and there is no more time to waste. Look around. Can you feel it? The energy shift, the unrest, the unseen war that is raging every single day. This is not the time to play small. This is the time to rise. You were not sent here to live in fear. You were not chosen to hesitate, to wait for someone to hand you what is already yours. Your destiny is waiting, but you have to claim it. No more excuses. No more one day. No more doubting what has already been confirmed in your spirit. You know who you are. The enemy knows who you are. The only thing left is for you to act like it. So the question is, are you going to rise, or are you going to keep waiting for a moment that will never come? Because chosen ones don't wait. They move. And the time to move is now. 10. Your energy is your greatest weapon. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Some come to steal, some come to drain, and only a few come to build. Your energy is your greatest weapon, and that is exactly why they want to drain it, control it, and feed off of it. They see what you carry, even when you don't. Your presence shifts rooms. Your aura cannot be ignored. There is something about you that draws people in, and they know it. That's why manipulators, energy leeches, and users always seem to find you. They do not come to give. They come to take. Have you ever noticed how some people leave you feeling exhausted, confused, or empty after a conversation? Have you noticed how, no matter how much you pour into certain relationships, you always end up feeling like you gave everything while they gave nothing? That's not a coincidence. That's an attack on your energy. Because your energy is rare, powerful, and magnetic, and those who lack their own energy will do everything in their power to feed off yours. They will pretend to need you only to drain you. They will pose as friends only to use you. They will fake love, loyalty, and support only to take what they can and leave when you have nothing left to give. And if you don't recognize this pattern, it will keep happening. You must protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone should be able to reach you, touch you, or be in your presence. Your energy is sacred. It is not meant for just anyone. Because once you start guarding your energy, everything changes. The distractions fade, the manipulations lose power, the wrong people disappear, and the right ones begin to show up. Because here's the truth. Your energy attracts what you allow. If you keep feeding the wrong people, you will only attract more of them. But the moment you start protecting yourself, the moment you stop giving freely to those who take without giving back, you make space for the right connections, the real support, the ones who will build with you instead of feeding off of you. Energy does not lie. Watch who drains you. Watch who empowers you. The ones who truly belong in your life will never make you question your worth, doubt your purpose, or feel empty after an interaction. They will recharge you, inspire you, and help you grow. So the question is, who have you been giving your energy to? Are they adding to you, or are they taking from you? Are they watering your spirit, or are they feeding on it? Because if you don't take control of your energy, they will. And once they do, you will spend your life exhausted, wondering why you feel empty, why you feel lost, why you can never seem to move forward. Guard your energy, protect your power, and watch how your entire world transforms. 11. They will come for you. Stay ready. They never attack what does not threaten them. Your rise will make them uncomfortable. Stay ready. The moment you step into your power, they will come for you. Not might, not maybe, they will. Because the world does not stay silent when a chosen one awakens. The moment you break free from the illusions, when you stop doubting yourself, when you finally step into your calling, they will notice. And they will try everything to pull you back. Fake friends will resurface, not because they miss you, but because they see you elevating. Suddenly, the ones who left will try to return. The same people who doubted you will start acting like they supported you all along. Watch them. Watch how they only show up when they see your glow. Watch how they suddenly want to reconnect. Not because they care, but because they see your power and want a piece of it. Manipulators will test you. They will come with different faces, different tactics, but the same mission: to control you, to weaken you, to bring you back to where you used to be. They will say you've changed, that you're being selfish, that you think you're better than them. That's the trap. Because the moment you start rising, they realize they can no longer use you. And that's when the attacks begin. They will try to guilt trip you, gaslight you, distract you, or straight up turn people against you. Because if they can't control you anymore, they want to make sure no one else follows you either. But here's where they fail. You are no longer the person they once knew. They were comfortable with you when you were small. They liked you when you doubted yourself. They could control you when you questioned your power. But now you know too much. Now you see too clearly. Now you are unstoppable. And that is what terrifies them. But listen closely. Do not waste your time explaining yourself. Do not argue with people who will never understand your path. A lion does not explain itself to sheep. Because no matter what you do, some will never accept your transformation. Some will always prefer the old version of you, the one they could manipulate, the one they could drain. But that version of you is gone. So when they come knocking, when they try to pull you back, stand firm. Do not let nostalgia fool you. Do not let guilt weaken you. You worked too hard to rise, just to let them drag you back down. The tests are coming. The distractions are coming. Stay ready. Because the only thing they fear more than your rise is the fact that nothing they do can stop it. 12. The final message. Step into your destiny. You were sent here for a reason. You survived for a reason. The only question now is, will you rise or will you waste the gift you were given? This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this. Every moment in your life, every trial, every battle, every heartbreak, it all led you here, to this moment, to this message, to this choice. Because that's what it comes down to now. A choice. You have been tested. You have been betrayed. You have been pushed to the edge time and time again. Yet you are still here. That alone should tell you something. You were not meant to be broken. You were not meant to stay small. You were not meant to live in fear. You were meant to rise. But let me make one thing clear. No one is coming to do it for you. You have waited long enough. You have second-guessed yourself long enough. You have allowed fear, doubt, and manipulation to keep you stagnant long enough. Now, it's on you. Because there comes a point where you can no longer claim ignorance. You now know too much. You now understand why you've been attacked, why you've been isolated, why you've been tested beyond what seems fair. It was never about punishment, it was about preparation. The universe had to make sure you were ready, and if you're still here, still breathing, still searching, then you are. But knowing is not enough. Hearing this message is not enough. You have to move. You have to step into your destiny. Because the enemy has only ever had one advantage over you: your hesitation. Every time you held back, every time you doubted yourself, every time you let fear delay you, they won, but no more. Now you know the truth. And now you have no more excuses. The choice is in front of you. Rise or remain asleep. Elevate or stay where they want you to be. Step into your power or let them continue to drain it from you. You already know what you were born to do. You feel it in your spirit. The time for waiting is over. This is your final message. Now, what are you going to do with it? So, chosen ones, this is it, your moment of truth. No more excuses, no more hesitation. If you're ready to step into your power, watch how everything shifts. You were sent here for a reason. They fear you because they know your strength. Now act like it. This mission is bigger than just you or me. It's about waking up the chosen ones before it's too late. Your support helps spread this message to those who need it most. Like, subscribe, and share. Your help means more than you know. Together, we rise.